All right, well, here we go. This is the start of a new adventure. No idea if this is going to work or not, so let's give it a go. Hey guys, welcome to the first ever episode of Chadmaan Runs. We're testing some stuff out today. Gonna go for a little jog at a conservation area near me called Lemoine Point. Apologize in advance if the sound quality is horrible or if the shaking of the camera makes you nauseous or something. It's probably like bad rip-off Blair Witch Project, but I'm too broke to afford a better setup, so yeah, that's what we got to go with for now. So this is a trail that I have run many times in the past few years since I moved here. But this is the first time I've ever recorded it or done anything like this, so yeah, I feel super ridiculous right now just narrating my run. It's the most main character thing I think I've ever done. It's okay. Maybe I was destined to be the main character. Just kidding. So yeah, like I said, first episode. I think the series is going to be called Chadmaan Runs, and I'm very much in the planning phase right now. Kind of hoping for just relaxing, kind of chill, kind of nature commentary, I guess. I don't know. ASMR if you like hearing me breathe, maybe. Who knows? So the loop that I'm on right now is about 4.5 kilometers. We'll probably finish it up about half an hour. I'm not super fast, so usually average about 6:30, 6:40 minutes per kilometer. Whew. This is one of my favorite places to run in the area because it's so peaceful. Lots of nature. I grew up in a small town. We kind of lived in the country. We had like 23 acres. So it's kind of brings me back to nature. And even though I did spend the majority of my free time hanging out inside, playing video games. I've always been a big gamer. It's something about being in nature. I've always found very, very peaceful, very therapeutic, very good for mental health. I started running, I've been running pretty much my entire life. I did cross country and track and field and everything all the way through, like, primary school, all the way through high school. But as far as like training on my own, I've only been doing that for maybe like 3.5 years. And like, for me, the main reason, I've got a few, but number one is just mental health. Fine. Getting out, getting moving, going for a run. It is something I enjoy, so being able to get some exercise, doing something you enjoy, super important. Number two, oh my God, I love food, and I love to eat. And if I didn't exercise, I would be 300 pounds, for sure. As it is right now, I struggle to stay under 220. 100 kilos is my absolute limit. I will not let myself get heavier than that. I'm never going to be the bodybuilder type of guy, so if I weigh 220, that's a lot for me. And, you know, I like to run, so running is harder the more you weigh. When I started my training arc a few years back, I did a very extreme cut. I mean, extreme for me, but I dropped down to about 170. I was a few pounds over, but we'll call it 170. And that's pretty much the lightest I've ever been in my adult life. And it was really too much. Hi, puppy. Good day. That's another great thing about this place. You just get to meet beautiful dogs. That one didn't seem to be, well, that was me, I guess. Not too interested in stopping and becoming friends right now. I mean, it's not that I didn't want to, but since I'm recording, I don't know how people are going to feel about all that. I really don't know what the lost is about stuff like that, so hope that guy's okay with appearing in a video. I don't even think I have editing software to be able to blur him out or something. I'll have to learn, get better as we go. Oh, where was I? Oh yeah. So yeah, I was about 170 at my lightest. And like, I felt good. Don't get me wrong, but it was probably a bit too light for my frame. Like I'm not a small guy, so me being 170 is I was pretty slim at the time. Whew. So these days, well, I think I was about 215 when I hopped on the scale today, which is about where I've been at for the last little while here. Probably the last couple months I've been floating around here. Anywhere between like 212, 220, depending on the day, depending on how hydrated I am, how much I've had to eat. But I will tell you, I feel strong now, which is good, but running is definitely harder when you're hauling around like an extra 40 pounds. Yeah, it is what it is. I wonder how crazy I'm gonna be. Beautiful dog. I'm definitely still a bit self-conscious about this whole narration as I run thing. Which is a little bit surprising to me. I like to consider myself like fairly hard to embarrass, but I guess this is kind of another level of vulnerability that I'm not quite used to yet. Right now I'm just the crazy guy talking to himself as he runs. I got no music on. I usually have music when I'm running, but because I want to try to do commentary, give the audio a chance of being something more than just me breathing. Yeah, we're raw dogging it today. This is the back stretch. Most of this run is in the shade and it's beautiful. But this part is in the sun. And that is very hot on a day like today. I don't know exactly what the temperature is, but it's warm. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. We're almost on this back stretch here, so hopefully I'll catch my breath a little bit and then be able to continue the commentary. Apologize for that. So, yeah, this is the Lemoine Point Conservation Area in Kingston, Ontario. I don't mind telling you guys, it wouldn't take Rainbolt to figure this out anyways. Beautiful place. Lots of animals running around. Squirrels and chipmunks and stuff. They're so used to seeing people. They barely even get out of your way. It's kind of funny. Oh, we're almost back to the shade. Not a moment too soon. Whew. Oy, oy, oy. Looks like they came through and cut back the brush a little bit lately. Last time I was here, this whole area was like growing over almost. Single file, could barely fit through. Shout out to the Cataraqui River Conservation Authority. These guys do a great job here maintaining this conservation area. Oh, okay. And now we are back. In the cover of the forest here. Oh. G'day. Part of what I love about this one so much is that this back stretch here is right along the water. So, yeah, cool little breeze coming off Lake Ontario here. That nice, relaxing water, waves crashing. It's beautiful. Hopefully you guys can pick some of that up and you don't just have to listen to me breathing, crunching of footsteps. Who knows? If this finds an audience, maybe that's what you guys like. We're super experimental phase right now. So, I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel. Not always, but for quite a while now. And I've never quite known what to do, what to start. See if my other channels are linked. There was another channel where I was playing guitar and ukulele, doing some cover songs and stuff. But I never really kept up with that one. And then also, I'm a little bit worried about like copyright stuff. I don't know how that works for YouTube as far as cover songs. Yeah. I don't think I was copyright strict, but I only posted like 4 videos. So, yeah. I love this part of the trail. It's just a little bit treacherous. I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but there's a lot of roots and stuff. Footing is a little bit treacherous, so you just kind of have to be mindful of your steps. So we're no longer on like the exact edge of the waterfront, but we're still pretty close. We're probably only about 20 or 30 meters back from the water. So I can still hear it, still see it, still feel the breeze. The trail here is a lot more forgiving, less roots, tripping hazards, all that good stuff. Whew. I'll be honest, it's a whole lot harder than I was expecting to maintain a commentary while running. That will be another reason why I don't be expecting any fast pace from me. Also, like I said, I'm not exactly fast. Whew. Ay. So yesterday, I had to take my car into the shop. So I dropped it off, and then I just used the after hours key box, and then did a little jog back to my place. It still felt pretty good, so did an extra little lap around the neighborhood. So that was about 6 kilometers, and then they called me like half an hour later, said it was ready. So put my shoes back on and jogged back down to pick it up. So I ended up doing almost 10 kilometers yesterday, which is a lot for me. I'd say I usually average around 5 or 6, or like 4.5 if I'm doing this loop here. But my normal loop's pretty boring, scenery-wise, visually. It's just me running around my neighborhood, basically. I think visually this is a lot more appealing. And truthfully, I like this run a lot more too. The neighborhood run's good when I'm short on time. Don't feel like driving myself out to the conservation area, but this is way more enjoyable. And well, my goal is like, well, I mean, for this one, the goal is to make something that will be hopefully appealing to watch. Don't really have any editing software right now, though, so there's a good chance this is going to be uploaded raw. So we'll see how that goes. Whew. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Probably only got about 1 kilometer left. Talking the entire time while running is not something I think I've ever done before, so moving forward, I might have to slow my pace down a little bit, because, oh yeah. Oh yeah, so that's a fun thing that you can do here, since wildlife is so used to people being around, people feeding seeds and things. It's pretty easy. You get a handful of seed to stand still and let a little birdie just eat out of your hand. Pretty sure that's what those folks we just passed were doing. I've done it before myself. It's a pretty cool experience. I feel like a Disney princess for sure. It's pretty sweet. 10 out of 10, would recommend. Works even better in the wintertime. There's not as much food laying around. All right. Home stretch here through this non-official path over to the waterfront trail again. And yeah, I'm gonna finish up just along the waterfront here and then back over to the parking lot. Oh my goodness. Here you'll see tons of ducks. A gaggle of geese, Canadian geese. Oh, oy, oy, oy. That sun is relentless today. Yeah. Like I said, we're testing things out right now, so I don't even know if this camera angle is gonna pick up half of what I see. I'm worried I might just be pointing off to the sky, but I tried a different orientation for my mount and really felt like it was just shaking nonstop. All right. Time to tie the shoe. Almost without fail, once per the run. That was pretty good though. I made it almost the whole way. Oy, oy, oy. Yeah. At my fastest, I was able to do this whole loop. Right around 20 minutes. It was just under 5 minutes per kilometer. But as I said before, it's been about 3 years since I managed a time like that. Although last summer I was trying to see how fast I could do 1 kilometer, and I managed to do 1K in 3 minutes and 54 seconds. I was pretty proud of. Under 4 minutes, I felt was very impressive, for me at least. And yeah, I haven't attempted it since then. I imagine I'd be hard pressed to pull in under 5 minutes per kilometer right now. Whew. Now, who knows? If I know it's just like a 1K sprint, I can really let loose and go for it. So. Almost there. Well, if you guys have stuck around, thanks for coming out for a jog with me today. Hopefully the first of many. Don't be surprised if we have many more here at Lemoine Point, because like I said, it's one of my favorites. I might try to mix it up a little bit going forward, so it's not just the same one every day. this route that we did here today is definitely my favorite. There's one big loop right around the outside of the area here. There's the parking lot right in front of us. I would normally try to do a little sprint or something to the finish, but whew, I really don't think I have it in me today. Heat's a lot. It's like 1 or 1:30 in the afternoon when I'm doing this too, so I picked pretty much the hottest time of day. So I'm not a smart man. All right, so that'll be it. Episode 1, pretty much done.